Andrew McCart, IFLTV. I'm here with Jazza Dickens. Jazza, what a performance tonight against Zelfa Barrett. Probably going in there as, well, you were the away fighter, but maybe the underdog as well. Nobody really had you winning this fight, so how happy are you with that performance?
No, I don't never listen to the bookies, but apparently it was like, I did see someone put something like it was 7-1 to win, which is madness to me. But the bookies, I never see me with an endorsement from a bookies. Got blood on their hands, haven't they? How could you trust anything they say, you know?
Well, again, the fight was a good fight. I mean, you were disciplined in there for those 10 rounds. You stayed calm, you stayed collected, you landed some big backhands in there as well when he was coming in close. And do you feel like you were frustrating Zelfa in there?
Yeah, well, a little bit, but you know what, I went at my best only, like, look at that. 2 weeks ago, I had a torn bicep. And guess what, one of my hands were broken as well. So, you know what, I could have done a lot more there tonight. And working with Albert, there were still things that we were trying that when it was quite new to me in there tonight. So there's still things that I've got to work on, and there's lots of improvement too. So I went over to Dubai to train with Albert, and had a great camp here. So
good stuff, good to hear. Now, when that, obviously, people sitting ringside obviously thought that you had won the fight, but when that 96-94 scorecard was being read, how confident were you that you were going to get? We've seen obviously some fights now that some of the way fighters don't get the rub of the green. So how confident were you with that final bell and them scorecards getting read that it was you that was getting the nod?
I don't know, have you ever been to like a charity event? Don't all that off. You ever been to a charity event and judge the fight? It's hard, you know, like when you're on the other side of the fence and you see like how hard it is to judge a fight. I would never judge them, you know. I think some people can be incompetent. I'm not saying this decision was, maybe that's just how we've seen it, but some people can be incompetent, but some people can be corrupt, and I would always lean towards the incompetency, you know, because it's not easy, you know, when everyone's screaming, you can hear he might be on the side where all the Manchester fans are, could be quite aggressive there, he's swayed by them, so yeah, we knew that we won the fight, but, you know, judges, it's a hard job.
I heard you say that's your 99th fight. Is that including amateurs? I'm pretty sure you've not had 99 pro fights. Yeah, so you're looking for a fight 100, and you mentioned the world title. I'm sure Zelfa with that WBA belt has got a high ranking. I think he was sitting at 7 or 6, if I'm not mistaken. You probably will take his ranking as well now. So is the assault going to be on that WBA world title?
Yeah, I'll be ranked now. I'll be in line for the shot of the world title, won't I? So yeah, 99, 100th fight and a world title. 2 aspirations I had as a kid. I was in the car with Jimmy Callout on the way to my first fight. The fight got cancelled when I got there. I'd only been in the gym for like a week, 2 weeks, and I was on the way to fight. I didn't know where I was going. It was like a straightening to me in my head, but when I was on the way there, Jimmy said I had over 100 amateur fights, and that amazed me. So I said I always said I'm gonna have 100 amateur fights. I turned professional after like 59 amateurs. And what have we had now? Was that fight 40? 40 professional fights tonight, so we're on 99. So to win a world title on me under the fight, it'd be a dream come true.
The person to get you that world title is clearly Eddie Hearn, I think. And you mentioned that in there as well. Are you going to, I don't know, your manager's here as well somewhere, I don't know if he's hiding. He's got a job to do to deliver you that world title. And how confident are you that can be delivered in your next fight?
Well, it just makes no sense for me not to get a world title. You know, what I'm going to do, just sit there, number 7, just sit there and watch defend against someone else. For what reason? You know, my goals and aspirations to be world champion. I fought for the IBO twice, I fought for the WBA, I fought for the IBF, and 4 world title fights there, you know. I need number 5 and 5th time lucky, as they say, did he?
Say that? Well, the Scousers say that. The Scousers always say 5th time lucky. The WBA champion, it's not Lamont Roach anymore, because he's moving up to fight Gervonta Davis. So what do you know? I know you don't really pay attention to that, do you? So this is going to be a dumb question. Do you know who is there or thereabouts in that WBA rankings that you might have to face going forward?
Andy, I don't watch boxing. I
knew that about you. That's why when I was asking the question, I was like, what's the point of me asking you this?
Well, I had to force myself to have a look at Zelfa this morning for like 3 minutes. I had to force myself, you know what I mean? About 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't watch boxing. I don't watch it.
I know Ray Ford, who fought Nick Ball, has moved up. He's ranked in the WBA. So, again, Southpaw, silky American guy. I don't think he might get a crack at the world title as well. I think Eddie spoke about, because he held a version of it down in, was he the IBF or WBA? I can't quite remember. Down there. So he might be there or thereabouts. Surely you've seen that Nick Ball, Ray Ford fight.
Yeah, well, I think that was for the WBA, because Nick Ball is WBA world champion, isn't he?
That was the IBF then, I think. No, that was WBA. No, it was. That's right. So Ray Ford was. I am the man, see? So Ray Ford was WBA down at featherweight. Yeah. So he's ranked quite highly up at. I don't know what's going on with the world title, because Lamont Roach is fighting Gervonta Davis. So, and that's up at lightweight. So I don't know what's going on with that WBA title. So if it's vacant, Ray Ford, Jazza Dickens, Ray Ford's Eddie's guy. Yeah. Come on.
You know what? I'd love that fight, because Ray Ford called me out when I had the IBO a few years ago, and there's something personal there, and like, do I like him calling me out like that? It stuck with me, and I love that Ray Ford fight. Yeah, but he was speaking. I don't know if you've seen it, Andy. I put it on my own YouTube channel. Shout out Jazza TV. So I put it on there. Eddie talking about making the Ray Ford fight with Zelfa only a few weeks ago, and I'm saying, someone sent me, I thought, what the fuck's this here? He's planning his next fight without. I'm gonna beat him. You know what I mean? So I think it's just natural there. If Ray Ford wants it, then let me know. Or what did they say? Hit me up. Hit me up.
Listen, you're quite hip with it. Listen, you don't watch boxing, but you know the lingo. What have you seen in Ray Ford? Obviously, he's probably gunning for a scalp because of Nick Ball beat him in Saudi that time. He's probably looking at you and going, like, there's not a Scouse who's beating me again, so there's going to be a little bit of needle there.
He's not fucking gunning for me, I'll take his head off.
Jazza, listen, you're probably one of the nicest guys I've met in boxing. I've known you for a wee while now. I was elated for you when you won that IBO world title, albeit it might be one of these titles, obscure titles that maybe not many people know about. There are 4 major governing bodies that we talk about, and WBA is one of them. And if I'm going to take my media hat off and this personality that I'm behind camera, as a friend, I hope you get there, mate, and I hope you get that title shot, because you do deserve it, my friend. And yeah, I'll be there hopefully when you do it.
I will do. Thank you very much, gents.
Jazza, thanks so much, mate. Thank you.